This Cleveland explorer thought he was simply exploring an old building, but it quickly turned into a nightmare.
So I'm sure by the time I leave this place, it'll be close to 3.
The building, ancient and eerie, with decaying walls and floors, gives off a sense of centuries-old abandonment.
Which way first? Those are gunshots. Oh shit. Those are gunshots outside.
He isn't alone in this creepy place, but the unsettling question is, who or what is with him? Unfortunately, he's about to find out.
He's walking this way. Listen. Alright, I'm gonna go this way. Alright. This is the main lobby. Main office. Safe is still here. Wonder what's in it. Oh shit. Shit.
His suspicions are confirmed. The explorer isn't alone. A shadowy figure, humanoid in shape, lurks just out of view, silently following him through the gloom. The figure's details are obscured by the old dusty mirrors, and its face remains hidden.
Oh, it's a fucking toy. Oh my god, that scared the shit out of me. Holy shit, that scared the hell out of me. Excuse my language. Heart is racing. I thought it was a person standing there. It's a toy. God, look at this.
The entire exploration is filled with dread, dolls falling on their own, eerie footsteps echoing through the empty halls, and then the shadow. He's sure to remember this terrifying journey, likely in his worst nightmares.
For this solo female van dweller, what started as a peaceful night quickly turned unsettling when someone began knocking on her door at 4 a.m.
It's now 4:57, but at 4:37, so like 20 minutes ago, I was in a dead sleep, and I was woken from a knock, like right where my head is, ironically. So I was like frozen. I looked at the time, and it was very strange to me, like who would be knocking on the van at 4:30 in the morning. So by the second knock, I believe it was second, could be the third knock, and they would knock 3 times every time. I just mustered, hello? And no answer. The person was on a bike, like a pedal bike, like a 10-speed bike, a mountain bike or something, and they were up the drive. And so I just came and lied back down and trying to register what the hell just happened, who was that, what did they want, what were their intentions, and all I could think about is they were probably planning on robbing.
Camping in her own backyard, she was abruptly woken by a stranger, someone she had never seen or invited, pounding on her van door in the middle of the night, trying to force his way inside.
Somebody's back here again. I hear footprints. Hello? How can I help you? It's 4:30 in the morning. I don't feel safe. Who are you?
His voice alone made it clear that he had sinister intentions, persistently urging her to open the door, attempting to catch her off guard. He didn't give up, coming back repeatedly as if hoping she'd make a mistake. Thankfully, she was ready.
I do sleep with this beside my bed. And, I never thought that I would have to pull it out or grab it. And I did.
While her knife may have been sharp, confronting a stranger in such a situation was still far too risky.
So I come out this morning and you can see footprints. Look at this one. This is mine. I'll show you. There's mine. See? Right here. Look. Somebody spilled 2 of my water bottles right there. 8 liters of water gone, but I don't know why. I don't know why they were, look, see? And then over here, these are like literally footprints. I never go there. If I collect my snow, I go right on this path and I cross over here and that's my spot right there. But look, they were actually, there's some more. Look at that. They came here, they were standing here, as you can see. Look at the footprints though, look at that, that's massive.
The next morning, there were bike tracks and footprints scattered all over her property. Fortunately, she kept the door locked. Who knows how many of them were lurking out there.
This YouTuber went into solo van camping, expecting the wilderness to be the most frightening part. But it turned out the real horror came from people.
I mean, I crossed the road. It was pleasant. I think I've exhausted that.
Everything seemed peaceful, campfire glowing, the forest quiet. But when night fell and he settled into sleep, a car pulled up.
A car's just pulled up, and it sounds like they're walking around the van.
At 3 a.m., he heard footsteps crunching outside, with someone circling his van, seemingly trying to figure out who or what was inside. The YouTuber peeked out and saw that someone was definitely there.
The actual
See that?
I don't even think I can shut the door on it.
By morning, he discovered that the door had been locked from the outside, trapping him inside. Commenters quickly pointed out that he might have unknowingly trespassed on private property during his travels. But regardless, locking someone in is undeniably creepy. The mysterious death of Elisa Lam at the Cecil Hotel remains one of the internet's most puzzling cases, with only this eerie elevator footage left as the last known moments she was alive. Recorded in 2013, the footage shows Elisa entering the elevator, where she begins acting strangely. She presses multiple buttons, anxiously peeks into the hallway, and steps in and out as though trying to avoid something or someone. It's as if she's communicating with something unseen. What's even stranger is that the elevator doors stay open the entire time, as if stuck. Only when she walks away do the doors finally close, as though nothing unusual happened. Who or what was she trying to escape from? This video leaves more questions than answers, solidifying it as one of the internet's most chilling mysteries. This video delves into the eerie discovery of unusual three-fingered mummies in Nazca, Peru, challenging our understanding of history.
The three fingers is a characteristic that makes it unique and unforgettable. And that is what exactly makes us think that this does not belong to a human species.
Unearthed in 2017, these mummies are among 6 found in the area. Tests conducted on the remains suggest they may be authentic, with extensive documentation and expert interviews supporting the possibility that this is not a hoax.
When he brought it out and pulled it out of the box, it was a stunned silence at first.
It was prepared mummy. The size of this humanoid was 168 centimeters.
The largest mummy, named Maria, was identified as female, with carbon dating estimating her age at 1700 years. Her body features an alien-like appearance, including elongated arms that reach her knees and a strangely shaped head. While the decomposition resembles that of a human, the discovery raises a fascinating question. Could ancient humans have encountered beings from another world? As if the three-fingered mummies weren't strange enough, this find continues to fuel speculation and wonder.
You won't believe this. A chicken with an extra set of legs. It looks like something straight out of an AI-generated mashup. This bird has 4 legs, 2 in the front, and 2 longer ones trailing behind. The back legs seem limp and lifeless, yet the chicken stands upright, completely unbothered by its unusual anatomy. Does anyone know what might cause such a strange mutation? When your doorbell rings, take a cautious look through the peephole or window first. You never know who or what might be on the other side. Trust me, situations like this can be unsettling. A spine-chilling video recently posted on TikTok shows a homeowner expecting a DoorDash delivery, but what appeared at the door was far from a simple food order. In the clip, the homeowner films nervously from a window, revealing a terrifying figure standing eerily still and staring directly at him. The figure, resembling a witch straight out of folklore, wore haunting clothing and had a disturbing presence. The homeowner described hearing persistent knocking at the door, but every time he checked, no one was there, except for the creepy figure lurking near a tree. One thing's for sure, if that's a DoorDash driver, it's one straight from the depths of hell. It's always heartwarming to see little footprints left by kids on floors or furniture, but things take a chilling turn when one of those prints shows up on a window 20 feet off the ground. In a bizarre video, a mother shares her unsettling discovery while cleaning. A tiny footprint on a towering window. The eerie part? There's no way a child could have reached it. To make it even stranger, the print was upside down, as if something had descended from the roof. The woman pans out in the video, highlighting just how high the window is. The thought of a human, especially a child, leaving that mark upside down seems impossible. It's deeply unsettling. Perhaps it wasn't human at all. Whatever left it might still be lurking on the roof at night. Truly creepy stuff.
Nature has a way of surprising us, not only with beauty, but also with the downright strange and mysterious. Take this peculiar creature, for instance. What is this thing? A video uploaded to TikTok has left viewers completely baffled. The footage shows an unusual animal hiding beneath what appears to be the foundation of a house, and nothing about it seems normal. It looks like a bizarre hybrid, part rodent, part bird. Its body texture is odd, its legs resemble those of a duck, and its movements are unsettling. But the most striking feature is its face, which looks almost predatory, like something straight out of a sci-fi movie. or maybe even another planet. In a world full of surprises, who really knows anymore? Nature definitely keeps us on our toes.
For some, dolls are delightful, but for others, they evoke an unsettling sense of dread, like they're silently watching, or worse, might actually be alive. This video offers a bone-chilling glimpse into that very fear. The eerie footage comes from a homeowner who had been hearing strange knocks and footsteps from his bedroom. Feeling both curious and unnerved, he decided to investigate. In the clip, you can hear him explaining the odd noises, followed by faint, creepy sounds coming from the other room.
What the fuck is that? See, I keep this up against the cabinet because the dolls like to...
As he cautiously enters the bedroom, he finds it empty. But when he opens a cupboard, he reveals a collection of unsettling dolls. Their lifeless eyes and haunting expressions are enough to send chills down your spine. The video cuts off after he closes the cupboard, but the ominous feeling lingers. If you ask me, those knocks were definitely coming from the dolls. My advice? Get rid of them before it's too late. Trailcams offer a secret glimpse into a world we rarely witness, quietly capturing nature's hidden moments. But once in a while, they reveal something truly extraordinary. This particular footage, recorded by a trail camera in a dense forest, is nothing short of breathtaking. It shows a family of stunning, leopard-like creatures approaching the camera. Their coats feature a mesmerizing clouded gray pattern, giving them an almost otherworldly appearance. These animals aren't just any leopards. They are the rare and endangered Bornean clouded leopards. With only an estimated 5,000 to 11,000 individuals left in the wild, this footage is not only rare, but incredibly special. Seeing such elusive creatures in their natural habitat is a rare privilege. For wildlife lovers and conservationists, it's a true treasure. If you're enjoying this content, consider subscribing to support the channel and help keep it going. Like us, animals are naturally curious and often intrigued by unfamiliar objects. One such inquisitive creature was caught on camera, putting its detective skills to the test. In this delightful trail cam footage, a curious lynx takes center stage. The camera, initially focused on the forest, suddenly captures the lynx's head, complete with its signature tufted ears, as it approaches. What follows is a playful encounter. The lynx licks, bites, and paws at the camera, clearly fascinated by the strange device. It even tries to carry it away, exploring it thoroughly with both mouth and paws. This endearing behavior offers a rare glimpse into the lynx's world, turning its curiosity into an adorable, unforgettable moment caught on film. We're all familiar with lightning during a thunderstorm, but have you ever seen lightning fall from the sky like rain? This video captures exactly that. And it's mesmerizing. This isn't a scene from sci-fi movie, but real footage of an intense storm. The sky seems to erupt with massive bolts of lightning, crashing to the ground amidst a downpour. The combination of heavy rain and relentless lightning creates an otherworldly display that's both breathtaking and a little unsettling. This rare phenomenon, known as plasma lightning, occurs when lightning heats the air to extreme temperatures, turning it into plasma, a state where atoms break into electrically charged particles. The result is a spectacular show of nature's raw power. Watching this, it's hard not to feel a mix of awe and fear. What an incredible sight.
As our ability to capture strange sights in the sky improves, It seems any potential visitors might be getting clever, maybe even blending in as clouds. Watch closely and decide for yourself. This footage, filmed by an apartment resident, shows a peculiar cloud hovering above a nearby building. The cloud's distinct, dish-like shape immediately catches your eye. It looks almost too perfectly round, moving faster and more purposefully than the surrounding clouds. It's strange enough to make you wonder, could this be more than just a cloud? At first glance, it gives off serious alien saucer vibes. However, after some research, the uploader discovered something called a lenticular cloud. These uniquely shaped clouds often form over mountains or hills, taking on a lens or saucer-like appearance, much like what's seen in the video. Still, if aliens were trying to stay hidden, would a cloud really be their best disguise? Maybe they're just testing our curiosity. Who knows?
I never had an issue with tight spaces until I saw this video of a cave explorer. Now, I've developed a whole new sense of claustrophobia.
Doing all right?
Yeah, I'm through the worst bit.
Okay.
The footage follows an adventurous caver navigating an incredibly narrow passage. You can see his legs sticking out while the rest of his body is wedged into what looks like a jagged, impossibly tight crack in the rock. And when I say tight, I mean really tight. So small that I doubt I could even fit my torso through it, let alone my whole body. What's even more nerve-wracking is that he's upside down, twisting and contorting to squeeze through. Watching him maneuver through that claustrophobic space is enough to send anyone's anxiety through the roof. It's terrifying to think that if something went wrong, there'd be no easy way out. This video is a reminder that tight spaces might not be as cozy as they seem.
Ever feel like the world around you might be a carefully crafted illusion? This video might just fuel those suspicions.
What is she looking at?
What is she doing?
That's actually really concerning.
Wait, is she paused? This bizarre clip was recorded by a store employee who noticed a woman in a parking lot seemingly frozen in place, as if time had stopped just for her. The footage shows the woman standing perfectly still, one leg crossed over the other, shopping bags in both hands, mid-stride, as if she never finished her step. If you're thinking the video is paused, think again. Cars are moving in the background, and at one point, a family walks right in front of her. Yet she remains completely motionless. It's undeniably eerie. After about a minute, the woman finally moves, and the video cuts off, leaving more questions than answers. The logical explanation might be that she was on strong medication or experiencing a medical condition that caused her to freeze like that. But moments like these can't help but make you wonder, are we just characters in some giant simulation?
Some things in the world just shouldn't happen. Like, for example, a vehicle crashing into an overhead gantry sign. Yet somehow, this driver managed to do just that. In this video, we see a trailer smashed into an overhead gantry sign, standing almost vertically. It defies all logic. How does a trailer even end up in that position? It didn't crash into another vehicle or a regular road sign. No, it went straight for the overhead gantry sign. The footage shows rescue teams working to carefully bring the trailer back to the ground, using ropes to safely lower it. Thankfully, they managed to do so successfully. It's truly baffling. My mind is spinning, trying to figure out how this even happened. Did another car bump it into the air? Was the sign lower than it should have been? Or did the driver just completely misjudge the situation? Whatever the cause, it's one of those moments where you just shake your head and think, only God knows how that happened. When you think of river monsters, the Loch Ness Monster probably comes to mind first. But wait, this next video might just introduce you to a creature that's even more monstrous. Originally uploaded to YouTube, this video is downright chilling, At first, the sea appears calm and serene, but soon, things take a strange turn. In the distance, a long, shadowy figure begins to emerge on the water's surface. Within moments, a massive serpent-like creature rises from the depths. Its enormous head and winding tail break the surface, looking like something straight out of a nightmare. This thing is massive. After a brief appearance, the creature dives back into the water. Filmed at Boston Beach, Massachusetts, what you've just seen has been dubbed a sea serpent. But before you start packing your bags to avoid the water, here's some relief. This terrifying creature was actually created by a Hollywood visual effects team, and they did an incredible job making it look real. It's amazing what technology can make us believe these days. If you've made it this far in the video, you're a dedicated viewer. Thank you. And if you subscribe and hit the bell button, I'll keep posting more for you to enjoy. Clouds are usually a beautiful sight until they start swirling. When you see one of these ominous formations in the sky, it's time to seek shelter. This video, recorded by a homeowner, captures something truly eerie, a strange, portal-like swirl opening up in the clouds. In the footage, dark, menacing clouds fill the sky, and in the middle, a swirling vortex begins to form. Ferocious thunder rumbles as the swirl seems to pull everything toward it, almost like a gateway to another dimension. While it may look mesmerizing, don't be fooled. It's an early warning sign of something much more dangerous. Swirling clouds like this are how tornadoes begin. What starts as a horizontal swirl high in the sky can grow larger and reach toward the ground, shifting into a deadly funnel. So while it might be captivating to watch, it's really the prelude to a potential disaster. Stay alert and stay safe. Growing up, one of my biggest fears was the idea of an alien invasion on Earth, and this video has somehow made that fear feel a little more real. Well, sort of.
Oh my god, where's Daddy? Oh my god, I got goosebumps. Hurry!
What you just saw was captured in Palmdale, California, where a girl noticed something strange in the night sky that left her completely confused. In the video, hundreds of blinking lights move in perfect unison. As they shift, the lights keep blinking, creating the eerie impression of unknown flying objects silently drifting above. But before we start jumping to conclusions about an alien invasion, there's likely a more logical explanation. These could very well be synchronized drones programmed to form patterns and shapes in the sky. Still, seeing the night sky filled with all those lights moving like that, it definitely gives off a creepy vibe.
Imagine driving down a road in Canada when you suddenly spot a moose crossing ahead. But wait, it looks like a spider. Yep, this video is exactly that. In this footage, a driver sees something truly bizarre. A moose with a spider-like twist. Instead of the usual 4 legs, this creature appears to have 8, and the way its legs move together creates serious spider vibes. People on Reddit have even started calling it the spider moose. But before you start panicking about a mutant moose, let me clear things up. What's actually happening is that the spider moose is really 2 moose walking side by side. The extra set of legs belongs to the second moose, perfectly aligned, creating this eerie illusion. If you look closely, you can spot the second moose's head at certain points in the video. It's just a clever camera trick, but it sure looks convincing at first glance.
Our oceans are home to a fascinating variety of creatures, each one unique and captivating in its own way. One such creature that has sparked human imagination for centuries is the sea anemone.
Oh my god! What?
This video, uploaded to Facebook by a user who stumbled upon what appeared to be strange green vegetation growing in the water, shows a surprising moment. Naturally curious, the cameraman decided to touch it, and the moment his finger makes contact, the creature begins to contract, folding in on itself as if retreating. The leafy arms curl up, and in just seconds, it transforms into a dark, twisted mass, completely different from its previous form. This remarkable creature is a sea anemone, a predator commonly found in shades of blue or purple. In this case, however, it's a rare green variety that resembles a plant more than a sea creature. It's truly amazing how nature can surprise us. Encountering a group of thieves during a nighttime walk is undeniably frightening, but being surrounded by seals while deep beneath the ocean's surface offers a completely different kind of thrill. This clip comes from a diver who, during a sea adventure, had an unexpected but heartwarming interaction with a group of curious seals. In the video, the diver is calmly seated on the ocean floor, while one particularly inquisitive seal attempts to remove his scuba mask using its mouth. The seal persistently tugs at it, though fortunately, the diver's mask stays in place. What stands out is how calm the diver remains, even as he's surrounded by these playful, curious seals. These are gray seals, known for their inquisitive nature. While they're generally non-aggressive, they can become defensive if they feel threatened. Fortunately, the diver handled the situation perfectly, staying relaxed and playful while the seals investigated him. This next video offers a rare, up-close look at what it's like to be inside a shark's mouth. And spoiler alert, it's not as terrifying as you might imagine. Yes, this is what the inside of a shark's mouth looks like. The footage comes from a diver's camera that was unfortunately grabbed by one of the sharks in the group. This gave us an incredible jaw-dropping perspective from inside the shark's mouth. The view reveals the shark's inner mouth, which appears surprisingly rubbery and all white. You can even see slight gaps where its gills are, making for a strange yet fascinating sight. The texture inside is similar to the shark's smooth white belly, fleshy and soft. After gnawing on the camera for a while, the shark decided it wasn't tasty enough and spat it out, leaving behind this unique footage. It's a rare capture, but maybe next time the shark will swallow the camera and we'll get to see what its stomach looks like too. Nature's power is truly terrifying, not only because of its intensity, but because it's something humans simply cannot control. This next clip is a perfect example of that. The video was captured by a store employee who found themselves trapped indoors during a violent typhoon. The camera points at the street outside, and the wind is absolutely relentless. You can hear the deafening rush, almost like a wild beast roaring through the city. The mist whips by at breakneck speed, swirling through the air like a scene straight out of the Wild West. Except it's mist, not sand, being tossed around. I honestly can't imagine stepping outside into that chaos. The wind looks so powerful it could pick you up and throw you down the street. Watching it really emphasizes just how powerless we are in the face of nature's raw, unstoppable force. Pretty frightening.
Japan is famous for its incredibly efficient and fast bullet trains, but there's a darker, more eerie side to its train stations that often goes unnoticed. This video, captured by a Reddit user, offers a chilling glimpse of a Japanese station late at night. The footage shows a hauntingly empty platform, shrouded in darkness, with only a few scattered lights, casting weak glows along the edges. The rest of the station seems to fade into an endless abyss of shadows, creating an unnerving atmosphere. As the video progresses, the emptiness and isolation become more palpable, evoking the kind of scene you'd expect in a murder mystery thriller. The arrival of the train briefly disrupts the silence, but the unsettling feeling remains. This clip reveals the eerie side of nighttime travel, reminding us that beneath the modern and sleek exterior of these stations, there can be a haunting stillness that might make anyone think twice before stepping onto the tracks. This next TikTok video left viewers puzzled, trying to figure out what they were seeing.
That's a pig!
The footage, filmed by a group of friends during a nighttime drive, shows them coming across a strange animal in the middle of the road. What makes this creature so perplexing is its unusual appearance, which looks like a bizarre mix of a dog and a pig. The friends are just as confused, unable to identify this odd hybrid. It has the body of a dog, but its face and feet resemble those of a pig. Its long dog-like ears clash with its pig-like belly, creating an odd, mismatched look. The truly unsettling part is its face, a creepy combination of dog and pig features that sends chills down your spine. While some might speculate it's a result of a genetic mutation, encountering such a creature in the dead of night is undeniably eerie.
Have you ever seen a caterpillar train? Watch this. The video you just saw captures an incredible sight, a procession of caterpillars moving in perfect synchronization. Each caterpillar is connected to the one in front and behind, forming a mesmerizing train-like formation. It's truly fascinating, but here's the surprising explanation. This is actually the mating train of these caterpillars. Each caterpillar is attached to a female it's trying to mate with, creating this orderly line. Their goal? A pupa site where they will bury themselves in the soil and undergo metamorphosis into cocoons. These trains can be surprisingly long, sometimes involving over 300 caterpillars. Seeing something like this reminds us of the many mysteries nature holds, just waiting to be uncovered. Check out this video and let me know if you'd call this a zombie snail or a snail disco party. The vibrant psychedelic eyes you just saw aren't natural to these snails. They're actually the result of a parasitic invader known as the green-banded broodsac, which takes over the snail's body. These parasitic worms invade the snail's eye stalks, take control of its brain, and then pulsate to create the illusion of a dancing caterpillar. It's like a scene from a zombie movie with a funky disco twist. So, how does this parasitic takeover happen? It begins when the snail unknowingly comes into contact with the parasite's eggs, usually found in bird dropping. Once hatched, the larvae travel to the snail's tentacles, where they form a sac. As this sac matures, it grows, eventually replacing the snail's eye stalks, leaving the snail blind and unable to retract its tentacle. The entire process is both disturbing and terrifying. Who would want to share the planet with creatures like this? Not me. This video serves as a reminder not to underestimate the cleverness of wild animals, as they can easily outsmart us. Captured by none other than a monkey, the footage starts with a tourist casually placing his camera on a bench before focusing on feeding some monkeys in the background. Little does he know, a crafty monkey takes advantage of the situation and snatches the camera, making a quick escape. Despite the tourist's attempts to chase after the thief, the monkey proves too quick. Eventually, the monkey sets the camera down and starts to dismantle it, much to the tourist's dismay as he watches his expensive gadget being ruined. After inspecting the camera briefly, the monkey ends the recording. This bizarre yet fascinating moment highlights the unpredictable behavior of wildlife and offers a crucial lesson to all tourists. Always secure your belongings. Consider tying them securely to avoid such mishaps in the future. YouTuber Nicescape and a friend set out on an adventurous exploration of the catacombs beneath Paris, guided by someone named Tainted. They ventured into hidden sections of the tunnels, but things took an unexpected turn.
Okay, so
what just happened?
Okay.
What just happened?
Essentially what happened was, we came with a guy called Tainted, who we met on Instagram, and we got to this room, we got pretty deep, we came in, we've been walking for a good 20 minutes, and then we went to go get some pictures. He stayed here with my camera and our bags. After about a few minutes, he said he was going to pee. We said, okay, cool. And then we came back, he hasn't returned, it's been about 20 minutes now. My camera's gone, and he's left us alone, taking my camera deep in the Paris catacombs. So we're a bit like not sure what to do at the moment.
Look, let me show you guys. Like this is we don't really know the way back. Like we're not sure of the way back.
We don't know the way back.
So we're like stuck underground, and we found this ladder, which is very, very tall, but it's completely locked. Completely locked. So we literally don't know the way out, and we're stuck deep under Paris. We've got a bus back to London at 9 AM.
Okay, I mean, so like, this is pretty crazy. I've never really been in a situation like this. So now this vlog has taken a turn from Paris catacombs to stuck in Paris catacombs.
From a fun urbex vlog to literally like, we could fucking die.
We won't die, but it's like...
Tainted suddenly abandoned them, taking their bags and camera. Lost and disoriented, they wandered the maze-like tunnels in a state of panic. As they tried to find their way, they heard music echoing in the distance and decided to investigate.
Music. Yo! Yo! Gallagher! Come. Yo, man! Yo!
Came here with a person.
Yes.
Cataphile?
With a cataphile.
I see nobody.
Nobody.
He
Been
took
robbed
my
then.
camera and left.
Here. Here.
This is us.
Yes. Here. Exit.
Fuck that.
He asked us if we wanted to see.
Merci.
Thank you, thank you.
Mate, how am I gonna get my camera back?
Eventually, they were rescued by a local who was familiar with the catacombs, bringing their nerve-wracking adventure to a safe conclusion. Finn Brenton and his friend Jaquan decided to visit the Freetown State Forest in Massachusetts, a location infamous for its history of satanic rituals, eerie tragedies, and numerous crimes. Despite camping being prohibited, they set up camp deep in the forest. As night fell, the forest grew unnervingly silent. Suddenly, Jaquan heard a strange noise.
We're not in Texas. There is like actual plenty of... What? You heard something?
And shortly after, Finn felt something pressing against his back through the tent.
Oh my god, did you just, did something just touch me? Like, shine the light that way, shine the actual big light that way.
I don't see anything. I don't see anything.
Oh my god, holy f. Maybe it was just like the tent rubbing up my back. No, dude, that's not what that was. There's no way.
The way you're straddling me, I know you're scared of me.
Look at my hands. I don't know if it's probably like the fact that we're out here and that's like tripping me out, but I swear when I turned right there, something like through the tent just like touched my back.
No, don't say that. Don't say that. Don't say that.
There's no way. I like that's the only thing like keeping me okay right now. There's no way that's absolutely possible. Unless there's someone behind me right now and they're just listening to me talk about this. That's the only way that would be possible. Oh my god, dude, look at my hands. I can't stop shaking.
The unease deepened when they heard a chilling, high-pitched scream in the distance. They tried to rationalize the events. An overwhelming sense of fear lingered. By morning, the unsettling atmosphere persisted as they heard yet another inexplicable sound.
What is that?
What is making that sound?
It sounds like a Okay, it got a little bit creepier because now we have this on top, so you really cannot see out of the tent. Bro, why does it sound like someone is crying? I'm out. I don't know what to do because I'm not doing.
Feeling an oppressive and unshakable presence, the two quickly packed up and left the forest. Serge, a Russian YouTuber and seasoned hunter, recounted a chilling experience while exploring the remote Siberian wilderness, known for its vast, untamed terrain. Despite numerous warnings, he ventured alone into the dense forest, determined to document his journey. Around 1 a.m., Serge was abruptly awakened by eerie and unsettling sounds. Metallic clanging and haunting cries echoed through the trees, unlike anything he had ever encountered. Instinctively, he began recording, capturing the unnerving noises as they grew louder and more menacing. Fearing for his safety, Serge decided to investigate. Abandoning his tent, he climbed a nearby tree, hoping the height would offer some protection. However, the noises seemed to close in, surrounding him in the pitch-black darkness. In desperation, Serge fired a warning shot, hoping to scare off whatever was causing the disturbance. He spent the remainder of the night perched in the tree, paralyzed with fear, anxiously awaiting the first light of dawn. A backpacker was trekking through a remote, unfamiliar forest when he encountered something utterly astonishing.
Я тут в шоке. Решил прогуляться по территории. Посмотрите, какой забор.
To his amazement, he stumbled upon a massive, mysterious wall, standing isolated in the wilderness with no apparent explanation.
Сейчас покажу еще. Вот это забор.
The mere sight of the wall was both eerie and puzzling, evoking comparisons to something straight out of The Truman Show. Its purpose and origin remained an enigma.
И вон там кончается. Вон.
Sparking endless speculation about its meaning. If only its exact location were known, further investigation might uncover the truth.